Oh my God, we just kissed? Yeah, and it was 2 years overdue. But everyone thinks we hate each other. Let them think what they want. I'm done pretending you're not everything to me.
I never thought my biggest rival would end up pinned next to me in a broken elevator at 11 p.m. But here we are. Chanel Monroe, America's sweetheart actress, trapped with me, Leslie Hart, the girl every casting director calls edgy when they mean second choice. Before I get trapped in the chaos, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. I always thought industry parties would be glamorous, like one of those movies where everyone's witty and the champagne never stops flowing. Instead, I walked into 42 floors of forced networking and fake compliments. People air kissing like their lives depended on it, agents circling like sharks, and me, Leslie Hart, holding a glass of champagne I hadn't even sipped because I was too busy avoiding her. Chanel Monroe. She stood across the room in a dress that probably cost more than my rent, laughing at something a producer said. Her laugh was perfect, obviously. Everything about her was perfect. Perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect career trajectory that made mine look like a drunk GPS route. My manager, Rita, elbowed me hard. "Leslie, quit staring at Chanel like you're planning her murder." "I'm not staring," I muttered. "You've been glaring at her for 10 minutes. That's different." Rita sighed. "You two need therapy, not a rivalry." But our feud was legendary at this point. Started 2 years ago when we both auditioned for an indie film. She got it. I got a very polite rejection email and a lot of feelings. Then it happened again and again. 5 roles, 5 times I lost to Chanel Monroe. The tabloids loved it. Hart versus Monroe, Hollywood's hottest rivalry. They'd zoom in on us at award shows, sitting rows apart, never making eye contact, never speaking. Which is why I decided to leave the party early. I couldn't watch her sparkle for another second. I slipped toward the elevator, pressed the button, and exhaled in relief when the doors opened to an empty car. Finally, escape. Except then I heard heels clicking rapidly across marble. "Hold the door!" No. Chanel Monroe rushed in just as the doors started closing, slightly breathless, clutching her phone. She looked up and froze when she saw me. For a second, neither of us moved. "Oh," she said flatly. "Great." "Yeah, thrilled," I replied, stepping to the far corner. She moved to the opposite side, like we were magnets repelling each other. The elevator started descending. 42nd floor, 41st, 40th. The silence was suffocating. I could hear her breathing, could smell her perfume, something expensive and floral that probably had a French name I couldn't pronounce. I stared at the numbers ticking down. 39th, 38th. Chanel cleared her throat. "Leaving early?" "Yep, me too." More silence. 35th, 34th. Then she added, "The party was boring anyway." I couldn't help myself. "Or maybe you just ran out of people to impress?" She whipped around. "Excuse me?" "Nothing." "No, say it," Chanel snapped, her perfect composure cracking. "You clearly have something to say. You always do." "I don't know what you're talking about." "You've been shooting daggers at me all night, Leslie." "Maybe you're just paranoid," I said coolly. Her jaw tightened. "Maybe you're just bitter." The elevator jerked violently. We both grabbed the railings as the car shuddered and groaned like something dying. The lights flickered once, twice, then settled into a dimmer glow. The numbers stopped. 27th floor. Complete silence. Chanel's eyes went wide. What just happened? I think we stopped. We can't stop. Elevators don't just stop. I jabbed the button for the 26th floor. Nothing. Pressed the lobby button. Nothing. The doors didn't budge. "Oh my God," Chanel whispered. I hammered the emergency button. A faint buzzing sound, then nothing. Pressed it again. Still nothing. "This isn't happening," Chanel said, pulling out her phone. Her face went pale. No signal. I checked mine. One tiny bar flickered, then disappeared. Me neither. "Try calling someone." "With what signal, Chanel?" I snapped, waving my phone. She started pacing, which was difficult in the small space. 3 steps one way, 3 steps back. Her heels clicked anxiously against the floor. "This can't be happening. I have a meeting tomorrow morning at 8. A very important meeting." "Okay, well, I'll just magically fix the elevator then," I said, gesturing dramatically at the control panel. She spun around. "Can you not be sarcastic for 5 seconds? Can you not be dramatic?" "I'm not being dramatic. We're stuck in an elevator." "I'm aware," I shot back. We glared at each other, both breathing hard. The elevator felt impossibly small now. The walls seemed closer, the air thicker. Chanel pressed her palms to her face and took a shaky breath. Okay, let's just think. Someone will notice the elevator's broken, right? Eventually? Her voice pitched higher. What does eventually mean? It means I don't know, Chanel. I don't have a manual for being stuck in an elevator with someone who hates me. She lowered her hands slowly. I don't hate you. I blinked. What? I don't hate you, she repeated quietly, then shook her head. Never mind, forget it. Before I could respond, she kicked off her heels and sank down against the wall, sitting on the elevator floor. She pulled her knees up, suddenly looking less like America's sweetheart and more like a tired person in an expensive dress. I stood there awkwardly for a moment, then checked my phone again. 11:47 p.m. We might be here a while. I slid down the opposite wall, sitting across from her. The elevator was maybe 6 feet wide. Our feet almost touched in the middle. Chanel stared at the ceiling. This is a nightmare. Could be worse. How? Could be on fire. She let out a startled laugh, then covered her mouth like she was surprised at herself. That's not funny. Little bit funny, I said. A tiny smile ghosted across her face before disappearing. She hugged her knees tighter, and I noticed her hands were shaking slightly. Are you okay? I asked, gentler this time. I don't love small spaces, or being trapped, or elevators, apparently. Deep breaths help. She glanced at me. Are you seriously giving me advice right now? Would you prefer I let you panic? Chanel took a shaky breath, then another. Her shoulders lowered slightly. Thanks. We sat in silence. The elevator's fluorescent lights hummed overhead, casting everything in a weird, tired glow. I could hear the buildings settling around us, distant sounds of the city below. After a while, Chanel whispered, How long do you think we'll be here? I checked my phone again. Midnight now. I don't know. Few hours, maybe? She closed her eyes. Perfect. More silence stretched between us. It felt different now, less angry, more uncertain, like we were both realizing we couldn't keep fighting in a 6x6 metal box. I studied her when she wasn't looking, the way her dress pooled around her on the floor, the way she'd tucked a strand of hair behind her ear 3 times in 2 minutes. Nervous habit, maybe. She was human. Obviously she was human, but I'd spent so long thinking of her as just my rival, just the girl who kept taking my roles, that I'd forgotten she was an actual person. Leslie? I snapped my gaze up. She was watching me now. Yeah? Why do you hate me? She asked softly. I don't hate you. You act like it. You act like you hate me too, I pointed out. She bit her lip. I don't though. We stared at each other across the elevator. Something shifted in the air. Something I couldn't name yet, but could feel pressing against my chest. Chanel looked away first. This is so weird. What is? Talking to you. Actually talking. She laughed, but it sounded sad. We've spent 2 years avoiding each other, and now we're literally trapped together. Universe has a sense of humor, I muttered. Cruel sense of humor. Another stretch of quiet. I noticed she was shivering slightly. The elevator had gotten colder. Are you cold? I asked, gentler this time. A little. These dresses aren't exactly insulated. I hesitated, then started to shoulder off my jacket. Chanel's eyes widened. What are you doing? Giving you my jacket. Chanel, you don't have to. Just take it, I said, tossing it to her. She caught it, staring at the jacket like it might bite her. Then slowly she pulled it around her shoulders. It was way too big on her, sleeves hanging past her hands. Thanks, she whispered. Don't mention it. She buried her nose in the collar for a second, and I tried very hard not to think about the fact that she was basically wearing my clothes right now. Time crawled. 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:15. We'd stopped talking, just sat there in the humming silence, occasionally checking our phones for signal that never came. Then Chanel laughed. Not her Hollywood laugh, a real one, slightly broken and exhausted. What? I asked. She looked at me with this expression I'd never seen before. Vulnerable, honest. We're trapped in an elevator and we spent the first hour not talking. We're ridiculous. Despite everything, I smiled. Pretty ridiculous. I don't even know why we hate each other, she said quietly. Really hate each other. Do you? I thought about it. Really thought about it. No, I admitted. I guess everyone just said we were rivals and I believed it.
Chanel pulled my jacket tighter. Me too. The elevator groaned softly, settling. We both tensed, but nothing happened. She exhaled shakily. I've watched everything you've been in. My heart stuttered. What? All your films, all your episodes, everything. She wasn't looking at me. You're really, really good, Leslie. I couldn't breathe properly. Chanel, I mean it. You're so natural on camera, so real. It's annoying, honestly, how good you are. Heat crept up my neck. I practiced your monologue from the breaking for a week. Her head snapped up. You did? Yeah. I couldn't figure out how you made it look so effortless. I tried for days and couldn't get it right. You're just... I trailed off, unsure how to finish. You're just what? She pressed, voice barely audible. Really talented, I said finally. It makes me want to be better. Something changed in her expression, softened. Her eyes held mine across the elevator, and suddenly the space felt even smaller. Leslie, she whispered, and the way she said my name made my stomach flip. Yeah? But before she could respond, her phone buzzed loudly, shattering the moment. We both jumped. Chanel scrambled for it. It's my agent, she read quickly. They know we're stuck. Maintenance is coming, but there's a storm. Power issues in the building. Might be several more hours. Several more hours. Alone, with Chanel Monroe looking at me like that.